this. So let me just preface this by saying, I think a lot of the worry and anxiety people have is when their kids are arriving home. And it sounds like, I'm trying to just understand that we made the changes in the bus times primarily for the pickup in the morning, which at least you know your child is with you, so you may be annoyed about when they're picked up, but they're with you. I guess I thought like the changes were made for the beginning and the ending times, or that was my personal experience. So I just want to understand better how the changes happen first on the pickup time, and then they're going to be readjusted this week on the return time, on the drop-off time.
Right, so we started with getting kids to school on time, so they were late to school.
Yes.
So the first mission was to get kids in class on time. So that's why mornings first. There were because we looked at, I think 20 different vehicles in the morning, just by the number of changes that we made, it wasn't possible to do them both at the same time. Plus, we wanted things to settle down with kindergarten. So kindergarten didn't start for the second week. That really affects the afternoon time more than the morning time. So because it's impacting afternoon, it wouldn't have made sense to do afternoon first and then have to go back and do it again because we had to inject kindergarten into that mix. So once that happens, now we can look at afternoon with some, we want to get like 4 days of data so it looks consistent, so you're not making an adjustment from like something that was a one-time
Right, a one-off.
glitchy thing, like if they were cutting a tree down in East Town or something, and the bus had to sit outside on Beaumont Road for 5 minutes, that kind of stuff.
Thank you.
Sure.
Scott, go ahead.
A few things. Again, thank all my board for their questions. My first question would be, and I'm not as elegant in my speech as my colleague, Mr. Sweeney, so I go right to the point. I think what he was trying to get to is there a penalty for the buses not doing what they need to do as far as not knowing the routes? Like, is there a finding? I'm investing, here's my frustration. We're investing as a district in these buses. We have to put an additional $600,000, which affected our budget. And come to find out, on their side, their drivers or their program, they weren't set up and ready as they should have been. That to me is an issue. And I'm because of all the other things we've been through, I think we've got to hold our vendors a lot more accountable than what we have in the past. And if they're not living up to their obligations, I don't know in the contract if there is some penalties, pricing or whatever, for allowing, for these things where they're falling short, because people are worried about their children getting back and forth. And this is an issue for many parents who live by the buses. I'm blessed, my nephew, we live right next to the school, so I don't have to have that issue, but there are many, and I've heard from my neighbors. So is there a penalty for them not doing what I think they should have done, or what we were requiring them to do, of any sort?
There is no financial penalty written into the contract.
Okay, so that wasn't written into it, correct? Okay, I think that moving forward, we need to look at those things and hold them accountable for those things, because to me, that's not right. Drivers should know their route. And it makes me a little bit nervous when we're saying drivers don't know their routes, and, it's not like it's Philadelphia somewhere. This is TE. If I get lost, I hit another corner, I find my way. I'm sorry. So that